were posted there, you knew that, I mean, you've always known that Red Fort is something that the Pakistan terror groups want kabza over.
Yeah, definitely. I was in the cell. I was DCP special cell, and at that time there was an attack on Red Fort, 22nd December 2000.
For viewers and listeners, sorry to interrupt, sir. I'll just read out this it's an extract from a newspaper. On December 22nd, 2000, terrorists including Ashfaq had entered an area where the unit of 7 Rajputana rifles of the Indian Army was stationed inside the Red Fort. 3 army personnel were killed in firing, after which the terrorists fled the spot by scaling the wall. The Delhi Police Special Cell Unit, which had probed the case, had arrested Ashfaq, a Pakistani national. Retired IPS officer Ashok Chand, who we have in our studio, who had supervised the probe, said, and I quote, "The Red Fort attack was an attack on the country's most important installations. Ashfaq was arrested from Ghazipur in East Delhi, where he was living with an Indian citizen. When we conducted raids at his hideout in Jamia-Nagar, one of his accomplices was also shot dead in a shootout. He was posing as a Jammu resident who had a shawl business. He'd also got married in India." Mr. Chand said that the Red Fort attack was orchestrated by the Pak-based Lashkar-e-Taiba, and Ashfaq was one of the main planners of the attack, who conducted a recce, set up a sleeper cell to carry out the attack. The 3 militants, Abu Shad, Abu Bilal, Abu Haidar, who had also entered the monument, were killed in separate encounters with security forces. So go ahead. Tell us about this bust.
Yeah, basically, I think you stated whatever I was going to say. But the Red Fort attack, as I told you, it was orchestrated by the Lashkar-e-Taiba, and the Ashfaq Ahmad actual name is Muhammad Arif Ashfaq Ahmad. He came came in beginning of 2000, and then set up a base here. He was a sleeper cell. He was asked by the Lashkar-e-Taiba to come and set up a base, and he had the support of local elements whom we later arrested also. Then he set up a computer center in Okhla area by the name of Knowledge Plus. And then to give a semblance of fact that he was like an Indian citizen and all, he married a local girl, and that through a matrimonial column. It was through a matrimonial column. And the money that he used to get was through Hawala transactions. Those days, Hawala used to be massive. All the money that, and in fact, he was planning to buy a flat also.
There was no Aadhaar, there was nothing.
No, he had driving license.
Yeah,
he had driving license, and he had ration card.
Oh, okay. Those days you could get.
Yeah, you could get a driving license and a ration card. He had all the requisites proclaim himself
so
an Indian citizen.
When you saw him, how did you catch him? What did you do?
See, basically what happened after the incident, these guys fled. I must tell you this. While they entered, they had recceed the Red Fort. At that point of time, light and sound used to go on. But the checking was not that strict. So what they did basically was, there were 6 of them. Out of the 2 of them were supposed to be Fidain.
Okay.
Yeah, Abu Shad and Abu Shamal, if I'm not mistaken. And they were supposed to be Fidain. So after the light and sound show was over, 2 of them, they carried the AK-47s inside the jackets. It was winter, so they had put on the jackets. 2 AK-47s, both the Fidains had carried it inside the jacket, and since there was no checking, they could, get inside. And then they attacked the army camp there, Rajputana rifles. 3 of the, army men were killed. And then subsequently they scaled, the back wall of, if you have seen the Red Fort. Yeah, they used ropes, came down, and while fleeing, one of their, wallets fell down.
Oh.
Yeah. So after the incident took place and all that, and we searched the area. Then we found that wallet, and that gave us the clue.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a telephone number in that, and subsequently after analysis and use of the technology and all that, and then we could identify this guy, Muhammad Arif of Ashfaq Ahmad.
Okay.
Then we picked him up.
He's a Pakistani national.
Yeah, Pakistani.
Where did you pick him up from?
Ghazipur.
Okay. He didn't leave the country. He still stayed.
No, he was there. You see, basically the entire investigation was over within 3-4 days. I think maximum, 5-6 days.
It was so easy to get him.
See, I don't think it was easy to get him. If you put it that way now, it seems very easy.
Okay.
But I mean, me and my team, I think we didn't sleep. For 72 hours, we were working continuously. And of course, we had a support of the intelligence agencies.
Okay.
Yeah. We worked...
but you knew immediately it's an LET plot?
We knew it was an LET plot because after committing this incident, they phoned up the BBC.
Oh.
BBC Delhi or BBC JNK. I'm not sure exactly which one. And that's why we came to know it was an LET plot. But we didn't know who were the perpetrators.
Okay.
So that was a clue that gave us. And then obviously with analysis and our use of technology and all that.
So you picked him up from Ghazipur?
We picked him up from Ghazipur.
What was he doing? He was hiding?
Yeah, he was there in the house. It's easy now to tell it, but we kept it house under surveillance. And then when you knew that he was there.
You stormed in?
Yeah. We stormed in and picked him up. Subsequent to his interrogation, there was a...
You interrogated him?
Yeah, obviously. These cases, me and my team...
He would have interrogated him.
Me and my team. Subsequently, after the interrogation, we came to know that there was another... one of the Fidains who was involved in the attack was in Batla House. I'm talking about the different... That's a separate Batla House, this is a separate Batla House.
Okay.
This was the 2000 year. So then we raided the place. There was a shootout and he was shot dead.
Okay.
Yeah. So
But this guy was in custody?
This guy was in custody.
He's still in custody?
He's in custody. He's been sentenced to be hanged.
But and I think recently the president rejected his plea.
Yeah, but let's wait and see how it goes.
Yeah, you see, this is what it is. He's sitting in jail for the past 20 years.
I can name many others who are sitting in jail for the last 20 years.
Yeah.
And the government, for one reason or another, hasn't had the
to go or
testicular fortitude to carry out the...
spoken and true Sushant.
No, but which is a fact. There are Khalistani terrorists, people who have been involved in suicide bombings, killing of chief ministers, all kinds of heinous activity. And they are now becoming, some kind of martyrs to the cause, and the government is just soft peddling the whole thing.
Namaste, Jai Hind. You're watching ANI podcast with Smita Prakash.
अगर हम उसको मस्जिद कहेंगे तो फिर विवाद होगा।
The issue is टूटा है क्या भारत?
400 पार का मतलब ये है कि संविधान खतरे में है।
क्या हम लोग ये निर्देश देते हैं कि फला को गिरफ्तार करके जेल डाल दें?
वही तो कह रहे हैं सब।
ये बेबुनियाद निराधार आरोप।
सच्चा सुनना चाहो देखो स्मिता प्रकाश ANI, it does not lie.